In one of the most electrifying moments in modern professional wrestling, Mercedes Moné has once again rewritten history, capturing her 13th career championship and immediately setting the stage for a high-stakes title unification match on next week's episode of AEW Dynamite. The wrestling world is already buzzing with anticipation, and analysts across the industry are calling it one of the most pivotal turning points in the women's division in years. This monumental achievement not only solidifies Moné's legacy as one of the most influential wrestlers of her generation but also places her at the center of a storyline that promises to reshape the future of All Elite Wrestling's women's roster. For over a decade, Mercedes Moné has been crafting a legacy built on resilience, innovation, and undeniable charisma. Her latest championship victory adds another layer to an already remarkable career that spans multiple promotions, international arenas, and eras of women's wrestling. From her early days capturing gold in major promotions to her groundbreaking performances in Japan, Moné has consistently pushed boundaries. Each title she has held represents a different chapter in her evolution, and her latest win once again highlights why she is considered a generational talent. While many wrestlers accumulate accolades, few have done so with as much impact, reinvention, and storytelling finesse as Moné. Her 13th title isn't just a number, it is a testament to her adaptability, global presence, and unparalleled ability to command the spotlight. Fans and critics agree. Every time Moné steps into the ring, she elevates not only herself but the entire division. The atmosphere was explosive even before the opening bell rang. The crowd sensed something historic was about to take place, and they were right. Moné entered the arena with her trademark confidence, radiating the energy of someone who knew she was on the verge of something monumental. Her opponent delivered a harrowing performance, pushing the match to its physical and psychological limits. Hard-hitting sequences, jaw-dropping counters, and near falls kept the arena on edge. The pacing was flawless, the storytelling gripping, and the intensity unmatched. But in the end, the night belonged to Mercedes Moné. Her signature combination, precision striking, technical finesse, and ring IQ, culminated in a finishing sequence that had the crowd on its feet. When the referee counted the three, the eruption of noise inside the building made it clear, the world had just witnessed another iconic moment in a career full of them. Moné stood in the ring holding the newly won title, visibly emotional, soaking in the roar of the audience that has supported her through every reinvention and every challenge. This was more than a victory. It felt like destiny. Moments after Moné's celebration began backstage, AEW management dropped a bombshell that sent shockwaves through social media and wrestling communities worldwide. The company is officially moving forward with a championship unification plan that will change the landscape of the women's division. And at the center of it all is Mercedes Moné. According to AEW officials, Moné will face the promotion's standing champion in a winner-takes-all match, an unprecedented showdown that will determine the undisputed queen of AEW's women's division. This decision didn't just elevate the stakes, it ignited excitement, controversy, and endless speculation across the wrestling world. Fans immediately took to online platforms to debate dream scenarios, potential match outcomes, and the long-term direction of the division. The announcement confirmed what many already suspected. AEW is preparing to give women's wrestling its biggest spotlight yet, and Moné is poised to lead the charge. Wrestling historians point out that unification matches are some of the rarest and most emotionally charged events in the industry. They represent consolidation, evolution, and symbolic rebirth. By merging titles, AEW signals a shift toward a streamlined, more competitive championship structure. And who better to headline such an event than Mercedes Moné? Her presence guarantees visibility, intensity, and story-driven excellence. She has the charisma to draw mainstream attention, the credibility to elevate the match beyond traditional boundaries, and the athleticism to ensure a main event caliber performance. The upcoming unification match is more than just a fight for championship gold, it is the beginning of a new era. The industry's biggest names wasted no time commenting on Moné's victory in the upcoming unification bout. Former rivals, current colleagues, and wrestling legends all chimed in, praising her consistency, work ethic, and unmatched star power. Several international promotions acknowledged her achievement, noting how rare it is for any performer, male or female, to reach 13 championships across such a diverse range of companies and continents. Wrestling analysts drew comparisons to some of the sport's greatest champions, highlighting Moné's ability to reinvent herself while maintaining a consistent level of excellence. Fans, too, shared their excitement, flooding platforms with artwork, video tributes, and breakdowns of her best matches. Within hours, related hashtags trended worldwide, solidifying her moment as a major cultural event. Should Moné emerge victorious in the upcoming title unification match, the implications for AEW will be massive. A unified champion often symbolizes a new direction, one built on prestige, competitive matchmaking, and long-term storytelling. A win would establish Moné as the undisputed face of AEW's women's division, consolidate title histories under her reign, create fresh storylines with a wider pool of challengers, enhance AEW's international visibility, mark one of the most dominant periods of a female wrestler in modern history. But the unification match won't be easy. Her opponent is equally decorated, intensely competitive, and understands the stakes just as deeply. Everything suggests that this will be one of the most thrilling women's matches in AEW history. Moné's style has matured dramatically over the years. She blends technical precision, aerial risk-taking, and character-driven psychology in a way few performers can replicate. Her global journey, spanning North America, Europe, and Japan, has shaped her into a versatile competitor capable of adapting to any opponent. Analysts break down her evolution into three major phases. 1. The rising prodigy. During her early career, Moné emerged as a standout thanks to her natural charisma and fluid in-ring movement. She quickly earned a reputation for pushing boundaries and stealing the show. 2. The global innovator. Her time abroad allowed her to incorporate new styles, blending strong style elements, joint manipulation techniques, and fast-paced sequences into her arsenal. This phase solidified her as not just a performer, but an artist inside the ring. 3. The industry icon. In recent years, Moné has transitioned into a leadership role within the wrestling landscape, bringing eyes to every match she participates in, elevating younger talent, and representing the sport with unmatched professionalism. Her journey reflects a deep love for wrestling, a willingness to evolve, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. The unification match on AEW Dynamite is expected to be promoted heavily throughout the week. Fans can anticipate face-to-face confrontations, video packages, chronicling Moné's rise, promotional segments highlighting the importance of the match, possible interference or storyline twists, behind-the-scenes interviews and training footage. AEW is known for its dramatic build-ups, and with a match of this magnitude, the company is expected to pull out all the stops. Industry insiders predict that this episode of Dynamite could reach record viewership numbers, especially given Moné's global fanbase. Mercedes Moné's 13th title win is not just another accomplishment, it is a historic milestone for women's wrestling. Her success represents years of progress, challenges overcome, and battles fought, both inside and outside the ring. For young female athletes around the world, her journey is a symbol of what is possible when talent meets determination. Moné has consistently advocated for equality, representation, and athletic respect within the sport. Her presence in AEW's main event spotlight speaks to how far women's wrestling has come, and how much further it can still go. If the unification match lives up to expectations, it may go down as one of the defining events in women's wrestling history. Depending on who walks away with the unified championship, AEW could be setting the stage for new rivalries, new alliances, or shocking betrayals. The women's division is filled with top-tier talent, each hungry for championship gold. Moné's victory will undoubtedly attract both admiration and jealousy. Wrestlers from all sides of the roster are expected to stake their claim for a future title shot. Fans are already speculating which challengers could emerge. Rising newcomers, international talents, returning veterans, surprise debuts. The possibilities are endless. This unification match is not the end, it's the beginning of a bold new chapter. Backstage after her championship win, Moné delivered a passionate address to her fans. She thanked them for supporting her at every stage of her journey, from her earliest days to this historic night. She promised to represent AEW with pride, defend her championship with honor, and continue pushing the boundaries of what women in wrestling can achieve. Her message was simple, powerful, and deeply emotional. This isn't just my moment. It's our moment. Mercedes Moné's 13th title win marks one of the most significant nights in her iconic career, and the announcement of a championship unification match has guaranteed that AEW Dynamite will be the center of the wrestling universe in the coming week. Fans, analysts, and wrestlers alike are eagerly anticipating what promises to be a historic showdown. Whether Moné leaves Dynamite with both championships or faces a hard-fought defeat, one thing is certain.